how's it going everyone? What is up and welcome back to the channel and another MK11 discussion video. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also turn on notifications. And also like the video, it helps out the channel more than you could ever know. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below, let me know what you want me to talk about, whether it's topics, characters that could be coming, etc. I love doing suggestive videos. And also don't forget about the giveaway we have going on. Hear more at the end of the video about that, but let's go ahead and jump into this. So I hope you guys have noticed that new intro we got. I worked for like 4 hours on that. I'm really happy with it, but anyways, today's video we're going to be talking about Sektor and Cyrax. So I've been planning on making this video since the new data mines came out from the Thinny. We've talked about them a couple of times on this channel, talking about Kombat Pack 2 and Kombat Pack 3, and we still have a Kombat Pack 3 release date video coming tomorrow, so expect that. We're going to be talking about when I think it's going to release. I'll give you guys a hint, it's going to be next year, of course, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. But the main thing is Sektor and Cyrax, they show up in the campaign, and I wanted to talk about whether I think both of them jointly are coming. We talked about Cyrax before, I believe, or Sektor before, but I wanted to talk about these two jointly as a character, because you can't really have ketchup without mustard. And I know some people have said that, you know, Sektor was in a game all by himself in like Deception or Armageddon or something, and that's cool, that's all well and good, but post MK9 they really tied Sektor and Cyrax in a really heavy way into the Cyberlink Way initiative, so I don't feel like you can have Sektor show up without Cyrax and Cyrax show up without Sektor. It just doesn't work like that anymore, especially with PND, Ketchup, and Mustard. They really made Cyrax and Sektor a lot more popular because they're basically them in real life, you know, of course in different ways, but they really popularized the character, and I don't think in the current day of Mortal Kombat games you can have Sektor without Cyrax. And that's really where it leads into, because in the game datamine files, we got the file that Sektor is actually in the game files right now as a character with a full move list and could possibly be coming. But Cyrax is not in those game files. He's nowhere to be found in the game files. And it comes down to, well, you can say, oh, well, Sektor, you know, he had a moveset in the story mode. Yeah, that's true, but Cyrax did too, and he's nowhere in the game file. So what we're really going to be talking about is whether I think they're going to be coming and how they would do them in this game. So to get down to it, I think both of these characters are going to be coming. I think Sektor will probably be the main stage character, because he was kind of the main stage character in MK11 when it came down to it. But I think both of the characters are going to be coming. I do. I think Sektor is going to play the main part, but I think they're going to do what they kind of did with Triborg in MKX. Now, you guys might say that, well, they can't do another Triborg. Ed Boon already said, Jesus, stutters. Ed Boon already said that he wouldn't do repeat DLC characters. Well, the thing about Triborg is he's not one character. He's not one DLC character. Yes, his name is Triborg, but Triborg in MKX had Sektor, Cyrax, Smoke, and Cyber Sub-Zero. He had 4 different variations, so I think they could do Sektor and Cyrax in another Triborg variation, even if they didn't want to call it Triborg. Just have the characters with like slashes in their name. And yes, they're technically DLC characters again, but at the same time, they have completely different movesets. They have a completely different look and everything else, in my opinion. And I think it would work in MK11. I definitely think it would work. Because I think if they weren't going to add them as DLC in this game, they would have been in the base game. That's kind of what they've been doing. Kingshi was DLC in MK9, and he became an actual base character in MKX. If I can remember, a DLC character from MKX who became a main stage character in MK11. I don't think there actually was one, unless I'm forgetting. But I think if they weren't going to add them as DLC in this game, they wouldn't have had them show up in the story and not be in the base character list. So I think they're going to end up doing another kind of like Triborg thing where they have Sektor and Cyrax and maybe Cyber Reptile this time, because Reptile is nowhere to be found. He wasn't in the campaign or anything, so maybe they could play it like, okay, well, with all this cyber shit going on, Reptile got caught up in it and he got put in a cyber suit, and that would be a way to handle Sektor, Cyrax, and Reptile. And they could bring back Kingshi in that way, or Ermac in that way, or another character in that way. And I definitely think it would be a good thing to do, because Sektor and Cyrax are very popular characters in MK now. I'm a big fan of the robot characters, especially Cyrax. I really like Cyrax. I was a big fan of Triborg in MKX. He was a lot of fun. And I hope they kind of continue the whole Triborg thing throughout Mortal Kombat. Even if we get Sektor and Cyrax in the actual base game in MK12, I'd still like to see a Triborg that brings in a character like Rain, or a character like Smoke again, or a character like Cyber Sub-Zero again, Reptile, style Ermac, you know, some of the ninjas that, you know, they can't obviously have an MK game completely comprised of ninjas. So I'd like to see some of those characters become like a Triborg. I'd like to see Triborg actually become a main stage DLC character that like carries through to every game. Now, will that happen? Maybe not. But at the same time, with Sektor being in the game files, it's really pointing towards him coming as DLC. And with the variation system, I don't see him being in the game as DLC without having Cyrax with him. So my opinion is, I think Sektor and Cyrax are definitely coming. I think they're going to be in Kombat Pack 2. We've already talked about that. I definitely think that these two characters could show up in Kombat Pack 2. But if not Kombat Pack 2, I'd definitely say Aftermath Part 2 or Kombat Pack 3. They're really popular. There's been a lot of game files that point towards them coming. There's, you know, their full movesets in the story. Of course, that doesn't really mean shit since MKX, when you had Sindel's full moveset, Raing's full moveset, Baraka's full moveset, Serena's full moveset. So it doesn't always mean that the character's coming, but at the same time, with all the game files and everything else, even with the new game modes and everything else and how they play into that, I definitely think that Cyrax and Sektor are coming. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this topic. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Let me know whether you think these characters are coming or not. Let me know whether you want these characters or not. Let me know all that in the comments below, and also, again, let me know what you want me to talk about, whether it's topics, characters that could be coming, etc. I love doing those suggested videos, but let's talk about this giveaway real quick. So the giveaway we have going on is a Twitch giveaway right now. The YouTube giveaway did end. I will be announcing that winner in a couple of days on Wednesday of next week, so stay tuned for that. I'll be doing the tallies very soon and finding out who did everything. But the Twitch giveaway. So all you gotta do is follow me on Twitch, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow me on Twitter. And it is the same giveaway for a $25 PSN or Xbox Live gift card. You can also get extra entries by retweeting every video that talks about the giveaway, which is about 3 or 4 at this point. I don't always share them to Twitter, so if you want to go the extra mile, share them to Twitter yourself and actually tag me in them. I keep track of that. That's going to pretty much decide who wins the giveaway for the last giveaway that just ended. So, yeah, if you guys want to have a chance, do all of that. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Tootin, and I will see you guys on the next one, the gameplay video later. I love doing these gameplay videos, boys. I hope you're enjoying them, but I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.